All right, we're up to February. If you're like us, you're behind. Valentine's Day has come and passed. But that's okay. Make the pillow. It'll be ready for next Valentine's Day. This pillow was a lot of fun, actually, and it taught us a few steps that we haven't done yet. So, to make our hearts, we're adding corner triangles or corner squares. We've done that lots of times. The only difference is typically we do it to one corner, or last month we did it to 2 corners. This month we're doing it to 3. My caution to you is make sure that you have your diagonal going the right way. Because if you don't have it going the right way, you're not going to end up with something that looks like a heart when you go to put it together. Okay? So just do like I just did. Finger press it to make sure that you have that diagonal going the right way before you sew it down. Once you sew it down, it matches well, then trim your seam to 1/4 inch. We're going to sew those 2 halves together to become our complete heart. Not tricky at all. We've been doing that. The one that is a little bit tricky are the X's. And the reason I say it's a little tricky is we're working with bias edges. Bias edges can stretch, so be careful of them. What they had us do is they had us make a square, and then we had to divide it along both diagonals. So we cut it on both diagonals. We ended up with these 4 little small triangles. So to make this, we have to use triangles that are cut on the bias. We take our 4 3/4 inch square and we're going to cut it on both diagonals. So corner to corner, we're cutting this. Now we're going to take this, and I think of it as making my triangle look like an L. Okay, so this is my bias edge. I want to be careful in my bias edge. It stretches a lot. So I'm going to fold this over. I always put a pin at the top and a pin at the bottom. I'm going to sew my 1/4 inch seam. Today, my pins are my 1/4 inch seam. Sew my 1/4 inch seam, and I'm going to press this to the white. So now I have half of my X, or what I think they call it a plus. I'm going to take my other smaller triangle, they refer to this as G, and I'm going to sew it to the top, iron it up. So now I have the top half of my X. I sew this edge to my long one. You'll notice it sticks beyond. It should, because if you don't have it sticking beyond, then when you go to sew this block to this block, you're going to cut off your points. I hate cutting off points. So make sure that you have it sticking out a little bit. I know, some people don't mind points cut off. Once I have this block made, I'm then going to attach this to that corner, and I have another one that's going to go up here. This block is going to turn, and it's going to slide right into here. You're going to put those 3 together, and then you're going to sew it to your sashing strip. And you're done with the front. Quilt it as you like. I really liked the way that the company quilted it, so that's probably how I'm going to quilt it. You'll notice that they echoed the inside of the X's, and they echoed the hearts. Very simple. Easy quilting. I like that. As you guys have learned through the 11 months that we've been doing this, I only do straight line and easy quilting. So have fun with it. You'll be ready for next Valentine's Day.